Hello and welcome. This is the Connection Hub, and I am Vanessa, a psychic medium who channels messages for the divine and your loved ones. I'm feeling really inspired to do a romance soulmate reading. I thought we'll start with the Rosebud Tarot and just get a general feel about where the reading is going to start, and from there we'll just push on and get some additional advice. Okay. So we started with the sovereignty of water that flipped upright. This is the King of Cups. One or both of you could be very emotionally aware of yourselves, emotionally grounded. I also get the impression that they have a strong sense of their logical side. Next, we have the Eight of Air. This is the Eight of Swords. I'm hearing someone who is really strong with understanding what they want and knowing who it is they'll take along with them on the journey. Next, we have sovereignty of air. So this is the King of Swords. You have the King of Cups and the King of Swords. We have the Mage. This is the Magician. This could be a partnership or a relationship that the both of you felt was well deserved. Maybe the both of you feel as though you also manifested each other into your lives at the right time. There are both situations coming through when I go in and I check and I ask if you've already met or if you're about to meet. And this reading is going to have supportive messages for both scenarios. So maybe you've just met this person or you're about to meet them. Next, we have the generosity of fire. So this is the Queen of Wands. You guys are, I want to say, a powerhouse. I absolutely love this. We have the curiosity of water. I believe this is the Knight of Cups. Beginner's mind. It is the Page of Cups. Okay. So the Page of Cups. Then we have the Ten of Earth, the Ten of Pentacles. You are very much manifesting each other, or you have manifested each other to come into each other's lives. It's like I'm seeing that list of wants and needs out of your future partner. And it's like check, 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 check. The Ten of Pentacles is also expressing that you are a very earthly couple. You feel really sure and firmly grounded on the earth. With the Magician here and just like the power of that manifestation, I can guarantee that you both have very strong spiritual, and I'm also getting the sense that you're both very balanced. And the Ten of Pentacles is saying that you both have the magic within you to manifest and to create many things together as a team in this life. And then next you have the Professor. Is this the Hierophant? Oh my goodness. I do love this deck, but I also need to study a little bit more, which I say every time I use it. Yeah, the Hierophant. Okay, amazing. What the book has to say is the well itself does not create the water. Just so, the one who teaches does not, in truth, create what is taught. Oh, that's so powerful. And of course, I love that that message is right underneath the Ten of Earth, the Ten of Pentacles, just talking about how strong your earthly foundation is. This card, the Hierophant, which we know is a beautiful direct connection with your inner divinity, your direct connection to source. These two being one on top of the other just confirms the message or the feeling I was getting about the both of you not only being very firm in your earthly roots, but also having a very strong connection with source. This is someone that you'll have amazing conversations with that are heartfelt, and the both of you I'm seeing can really tune into the way that you communicate with one another. The Eight of Swords asks you to consider what is holding you back. You may be feeling trapped and stuck in a mental prison with your thoughts and limiting beliefs. The Eight of Swords reminds us that we have the power to get out of the rut that we're stuck in. Don't allow yourself to wallow in it. Remember, you are not powerless. When I first opened up the Eight of Swords, I was hearing that this person knows where they want to go and they know who to bring along with them. And the message that we just read in here is really gearing towards the person who might need to speak up a little bit more. And the guidance coming through is letting you know that this is a person you can do this with, especially because they are in that King of Swords energy. They are so in tune and tapped into the logical state of things. Like, they're great for conversation. This is someone who will expect conversation. Don't expect to have a fulfilling relationship with this soulmate if you're someone who bites your tongue and doesn't speak up for your needs or doesn't speak up for the things that are coming up for you. This could be someone that you're really interested in expressing your creative ideas with and mapping out plans on your own, but then expanding on them with this partner. The Page of Water is really speaking to new emotional breakthroughs. This partner is someone that you are really truly going to grow with in every aspect of your life, mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually. Okay, preparing to move on, and we're gonna pull from the Akashic Tarot deck by Sharon Ann Klinger and Sandra Ann Taylor. We are starting with the Five of Forces, summer, winter, and this came upside down. So winter is on top. You could be meeting this person in the energy of a winter feel. So in terms of maybe life has really felt quiet or has really slowed down, you could meet this person at a time of introspection and just working on yourself. Next, we have Eight of Forces, the lightning bolt. Life is going to pulse through you. Our soulmate connections, they do entice us to grow and they encourage us to grow, and we do a lot of beautiful growth with one another, but it's like a sweet connection. It's less painful than the twin flame connection, which can be a severe mirroring of who we are. There is a lot of growth and a lot of love between both types of connections, but in this soulmate connection, it feels very nourishing and nurturing for you, and I'm hearing it's a godsend. Next, we have the Four of Keys, clearing the way. So speaking to you being in this energy of possibly like doing the work and just working on, I'm hearing your outlook and maybe even working through things that you felt were unjustly in the past. You are clearing the way and you're making way for yourself to open up for this relationship to come in. I'm hearing keep going, you're doing great. Next, we have Seven of Roses, the journey. I'm just hearing read the book for that, so let's see what we have. And it's actually landing right on top of the Ten of Pentacles, which is filled with roses. A seaport Thames with activity as cargo is loaded off and onto many different ships. Two women on a small tender boat are on their way to the great ship that will take them to their journey. Two men with their trunks and cases wait to follow. This card shows a time for a journey, a move, or a relocation. You may be taking your work or creative endeavors in a whole new direction, whether figuratively to a new industry or literally to a new city. However this journey occurs, it is sure to take you to new places and greater opportunities. It's time for finding and exploring new worlds, so get packing. I love that. Maybe you've been thinking about where you want to relocate or where you want to travel to. This is your soul like really urging you to listen to those callings and to listen to those messages. Heed the guidance, pack your bags and go on a trip. Or if you have had that desire to relocate. Your person is there, and they might not even necessarily live in the place you're traveling to or you're going to, but you could both be called to that center or to that country, to that different city, just to run into one another. Lastly, we have Archangel Gabriel. This is the Archangel of communication. When you do meet this person, if you do have any challenges with communicating and you want help and you want that guidance in, saying whatever it is that you need to say with love. I'm hearing with love and with intelligence. If that resonates, then call on Archangel Gabriel to help guide you through the conversation. Next, we're going to look at Wise Witch Oracle cards. I also do private sessions, either pre-recorded or one-on-one, and that link is also linked down below in my description. Threads. Weave the threads of your dreams. Your thoughts shape your reality. Now is the time to really affirm positive things and to really be mindful and to catch the words that you're saying. Protection. Create a safe space. Within this circle, you are protected and empowered. Every day I thank God and I thank Jesus for cleansing and clearing my energy, my mind, my body, my heart, and my soul. And then once I thank them for cleansing and clearing my energy, I thank them for protecting me entirely, especially if you are going to be packing your bags and going on a trip or going on an adventure. I keep hearing Aquarius, but in your travels, pray for and be grateful and thank Jesus and God and your higher self, whoever it is you pray to, for their protection. Eclipse. Dance with your shadows. Discover hidden aspects of yourself in the darkness. This is speaking to really accepting aspects of yourself that you have shut down over the years, that shadow work, the elements that society doesn't necessarily approve of, but could actually be celebrated as really strong points of ourself that should be heard, should be nurtured, and should be cared for. We have herbs. Nature's gifts are abundant. Utilize herbs for healing. Wild. Something's on that card. I thought it was a bug. Nature's gifts are abundant. Utilize herbs for healing and magic. Rosemary in particular is really great for balancing and opening up the third eye. Maybe you're interested in just gathering a little bit more clairvoyant information about where you're going. Next, we have transformation. Transformation is brewing. Embrace change and harness its magic. It will be a very transformative relationship, not only for the both of you as a partner, but individually, I'm seeing as well. We did spend quite some time focusing on your partner's emotional stability along with their logical sense. And the Queen of Wands, following those messages, I feel like you're going to help anchor them in creativity. We have guidance. Seek guidance from within. The answers you seek are in the cards. Maybe there's someone that you want to have a personalized reading with. Maybe you have decks of your own, I'm noticing as well. This is also why Archangel Gabriel was coming out too, really turning to divine help and divine love and guidance right now. You could actually find a lot of strength in a journaling practice where you discover some more potent information that you need right now. From the What's Blocking You deck, what inspired that? Dance with your shadows. Okay, we're just going to take a look at the What's Blocking You. deck. See what messages are in here. Being needy. Make friends and spend time by yourself to take the pressure off of your relationship. Boundaries. You need to hold good boundaries so you don't feel violated. Is a friend or is someone in your life asking too much of you at this time? Are you finding your relationships to be balanced? And is there any opportunity for you to talk with your friends about balancing things out a little bit more? I'm pretty sure that's where this boundary is coming from. If you can work on that with your friend, then when you get into this beautiful soulmate partnership, it's going to be a lot easier to express yourself. Giving too much. You are depleted because you give too much. You need a balance of give and take. Not putting so much energy into other relationships and other people. Focus on how you can really give to yourself right now. This is making me think of the possibility around codependent behaviors, like just focusing too much on others and not enough on yourself. So how can you create a little bit more independence for you in doing the things that bring you joy? Untrue stories. You tell yourself bad things, change your stories and see the good that can happen. I'm seeing someone make a mistake or do something and they'd be like, you idiot. And this was the message that I was just receiving. So if you are in a similar pattern or if you have a similar habit where you're calling yourself nasty things, it is a practical ask in just ensuring that you're kinder to yourself today and moving forward. Get out of that habit. Anything we do or anything we say to ourselves, to others, the choices we make, all of it is very habitual. And so when you recognize when something isn't serving you or something isn't very kind or loving for yourself, then that is your opportunity to switch things around and do your best every day. It's going to get better, but do your best to stop yourself in those patterns and to replace them with better things or with healthier habits. Unworthy. You deserve an amazing relationship. Take steps to heal doubts about yourself. I feel like someone feels as though a truly healthy and loving relationship isn't possible, that it's like this mythical unicorn doing inner work and having quiet time to yourself and taking the advice of journaling and just getting to the root of things. See if you can unpack where your unworthiness comes from. This could also be stemming into the untrue stories as well. I'm also seeing a situation where you could be someone that jumps from relationship to relationship, always on the hunt for that relationship that will make you feel good. And the message coming in from that is this quiet time and solo energy is really trying to inspire you and entice you to get back to basics with yourself and to just get back to loving yourself and appreciating yourself, so that this soulmate relationship coming in, which does feel really amazing and it feels really healthy and really happy, is made available to you in a really balanced way. So when you take care of that codependent pattern, you build your own self-worthiness and your experience becomes loving and healthy instead of the untrue stories. Speaking to the different ways that you can care for yourself right now and just find added love for yourself, let's go ahead and pull some cards from the Sacred Self-Care deck. Could be just a number of different ways that you can connect more clearly with yourself. Aromatherapy. And the herbs came up too. So there is something about connecting with essential oils and the gifts of the earth. Next we have be still, meditation, prayer, Maybe just soaking up every last minute you can at the end of a yoga class. Maybe taking a time out midday to just not be on your phone, not have conversation with anyone, not have any distraction in front of you, but just stare out the window, look at nature, just settle yourself and be still, be quiet. Next, we had build strength, looking into a workout routine or just different ways that you can move your body right now. We have sync with the moon. Understand your energy in terms of where the moon is in the sky is going to be very helpful. That sacred connection that you're looking to build with yourself. And then taking a walk. So being out in nature, getting that fresh air, allowing for the elements to really heal you and nurture you and bring you back into balance.